Here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. SRTV here with a Class C fixed truck race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Temperature 78 degrees. Wind out of the north at 2 miles an hour. Track temperature is 78. It's partly cloudy skies at night with the humidity at 55%. It's going to be a 65-mile race here as these boys are getting ready to go green. There's your grid. That pace car is about to duck down pit road. And they're going green. Three wide. One in the wall high. The number 5, Raymond Hardenia. Got the number 4, Zachary Sullivan, right in front of him. So he's trying to make a move. They're single file, headed into 3. Top 5, Carter Alderman. 13, Jason Smith. 4, Zachary Sullivan. 5th. Oh, I'm sorry. 3rd, Zachary Sullivan. 5th, Raymond Hardenia. They're jumboing around here. That Goodwrench Chevrolet got a little loose coming off, and he lost a little bit of track position. These guys are going around on the outside as he's starting to get his momentum built back up. The 6th car looking out. He's on his outside. Too wide, he's on the bottom. And we got a wreck. The number 3 truck goes around. We're live. SRTV. Let's get an instant replay of that number 3 of Graham Pickford.
Yeah, Gerald, looks just like the 3 just lost it going into the turn 1 there and overcorrected.
Yeah, he might have got a little loose there. As we're watching now, he's a little loose on entry, and it snaps on him, and he just plows the wall. Luckily, a lot of guys made it through that. As you see the number 6, as we go back live, let's focus on the.
She's smoking, baby.
Yeah, no fast repairs. There's no fast repairs in this race, so he's out of there. So we go back up here and check on Raymond Hardenia in that number 6, or that number 5 Goodwrench Service Chevrolet, making his way down pit row here.
Got a smoker down pit road. It's making these guys have a little bit harder time coming down here.
Yeah, boss, these guys, they got to put up with all that smoke, you know, and he's not going to be able to come back out and be any count, so he should have just parked it and saved these guys some frustration. But we're going to catch this race off of pit road. Out first, the number 4, Jacob Cartwright. I'm sorry.
It's like Raymond, is he off 5th there? It's like you may be off 5th place.
Yeah, maybe a couple guys may have stayed out here. I'm not sure. We have to wait till these guys catch up to the pace car and see if there was.
We had somebody might have sped there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, looks like he got a speeding penalty. So I think a couple of them stayed out there, boss. The number 7, the 13, and the 11 of Sam, I think, stayed out. Unless they're going down pit road now. Alright, so far we got the 7 stayed out for sure. As we're under caution. It's a good looking number 5 truck. Let's go in here and take a look at his driver's suit as he's swerving back and forth. He's got the black straps with the red suit. He's fixed in on that Chick-fil-A number 10, Jason Knight. Looks like Raymond Hardini's going to be on the outside. Your first row is going to be Carter Alderman, and that number 7 on the outside is going to be Chad Heath. Inside row 2, Jason Knight, and outside of him is going to be that number 5. Let's see if they get a good restart, boss. What do you think about wheel spin here?
Yeah, I don't think they have much about wheel spin. It's just kind of timing it just right. You want to get that jump, especially on the outside line. It's always harder for the outside line to get going in restarts here at Charlotte.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. Restarts are really important here. They're on lap 8 of 45, so they got a long way to go.
Yeah, looks like Raymond's starting on the outside of that 10 here on the outside, starting 4th. He's going to have to kind of watch the leader here and see when he goes.
Yeah, it was one heck of a pit stop.
Yeah, he gained a spot or 2 there on pit road, and he's coming to the front, man. Tighten him down one more time, boys. About to go green.
That pace car is about to make that turn down the pit row.
Hard left turn.
As some would say. Really hard left turn, and it's gone. We're getting ready to go green, boys. Boogity, boogity, googity. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Gets a good jump there.
Oh, yeah. Looked like that outside line got held up a little bit. That 5's right on the tailgate.
Oh, and the 5 gets into the 1.
Yeah, they kind of just barely bumped him there, sent him loose, and brought the caution right back out. Let's do a ride along there with the number 5 in the cockpit.
It looked kind of like it almost was 3 wide for a minute or a second, and they just got tangled up there.
Yeah, he just barely caught the left rear corner of that number 1 or number 7. That's the number 1, yeah. He just barely caught the right rear bumper. Or the left rear bumper there, and it got him turned sideways there, and he had nowhere to go. It don't look like he got a whole lot of damage on that though, there, boss. He's got a little bit of fender damage, a little bit on the rear end, but he might be able to get that fixed.
We'll see how it affects him here. It's quite a bit of damage for Charlotte, but maybe he'll luck up here and maybe it won't be too bad.
Absolutely. These guys lay it all on the line out here in this iRacing community, so these restarts are really important. Like I said right before they went green, you know, that outside got a slow restart there. It's like he got caught sleeping there, and it allowed the number 5 of Raymond Hardinia to close that gap there and get there to the back tailgate. Unfortunately, something happened there and they had a little bit of contact.
Yeah, here in these races like this, you gotta go on the restarts. I mean, when you get spread out, it's hard to make up time, so you need to do it on the restarts here in these official races. And a lot of times it don't end well.
Yeah, looks like he's still getting some repairs done there. As the field's pace cars here coming out of turn 4, I think they're going to be coming to 1 to go here. If the lights go out on the pace car, we'll know for sure.
Yeah, it looks like we got about four or five trucks sitting on pit road now with damage.
Yeah, we got 2 more headed down pit road also. The 15 of Kevin Mort. Actually 3 more trucks coming in. So with 2 to go here for this restart, we got a couple more guys coming in to get some damage fixed, or maybe some new tires. They could be a lap down.
Yeah, that's true. The trucks look pretty clean. I don't really know. They might be just getting fresh tires here. Yeah, like you said, they might be a lap down. Watching Kevin Mort come off here in the number 15 truck.
Yeah, as the number 5 comes back down pit road to finish getting his damage fixed. But if I was him, I wouldn't be coming down pit road. I'd go ahead and do a pass through because these guys are getting ready to go green, I think. Definitely wouldn't be. Hopefully for him, no, they're on 2 to go.
Yeah, they're 2 to go here, it looks like.
So he's still got a little bit of time to get that truck repaired. Not sure how much time it's going to take his pit crew to fix that truck. But maybe...
that pace car's coming off turn 4 now. It's getting close. He's going to have to go here off pit road. He may just take the lap down penalty. Oh, looks like he's going here. See if he beats him off.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to.
He looks like he did.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to beat him off. Raymond's really good at beating guys off.
Yeah, I hope that's pit road only.
Yeah, we would hope so. Yeah, you gotta watch what you say, huh?
Yaddy.
He's coming around out of 4 here, catch up to the back of the pack. And they're in the middle of the backstretch right now, so he's gonna have plenty of time to catch them. Make sure he gets a good restart here, and he should be able to make up a few positions. And the pace car's off. He's got the pedal to the metal. They're going green. He just had enough time there to catch that pack there. The leader's blinking a little bit. But he got a heck of a restart. Looks like these guys are giving each other a little bit more room on this restart. So it might go green here for a little bit.
The leader is the 7 truck, right?
Yes, sir. Carter Adelman. That's 7. Simability Chevrolet. He's got a little bit of a connection issue going on. They're too wide there. 4th on back. Is starting to single file out a little bit.
Check back in with Raymond here and see how he's doing. He has lost touch with the main pack.
Yeah, looks like he lost a lot of speed there with that damage he's got. He's just now entering 3. He's up on the high side, so hopefully for Raymond, the caution will come back out and he'll be able to get down pit road and get some more work done. I didn't think it caused that much damage there with that contact, but these trucks are really brittle.
Hey Jerry, I really think he's looking to get him next week in Martinsville.
Yeah, he's just out there riding right now, hoping for a break. As we go back up front, the 7's still out front, and he's got a little bit of a lead over second place. It's around a half a second.
I'm not sure how to say that last name there, Jerry.
I think it's Lonus.
Lonus, yes. 13's looking low here. He's pulled up beside him. Looks like he might make the pass work.
Yeah, he got up underneath him, got a little run, and he's able to clear him. And we got the 14 battling that 4 truck. So he's on the inside.
14 Mike Profit there.
You think that?
Someone looking under him. That's Sam Damager.
Which line's looking faster here, the low line or the high line?
Low line for sure. It's just you got once you dive in there that hard, you got to be able to hold it down there. If not, you're gonna wash up the track, and the guy behind you is gonna turn right under you.
Yeah, it looks like they're making most of the passes on that low line. They're getting them guys up out of that low line, and they're going right around them.
11 just made the pass off of 2 there, and they're lined up here, single file.
Yeah, there's a lot of single file going on right now, so this might play out. They got about 26 laps to go, or 27 laps. We got one car coming down pit row. Maybe he had a penalty. Single file. Carter Alderman's still leading this race.
It's really on the move right now.
Yeah, Zachary Sullivan here. Zachary Sullivan's going on the inside of the 13. He's in a hurry.
Yeah, he's on a roll right now, and he's trying to make a run for that first position up there. He's trying to get by second place right now.
Yeah, I have a feeling if he can get around second place, he's got a good shot at catching them as they're coming up on Raymond Hardenia here. He stays low, lets them by. He wasn't able to make the pass.
Yeah, it just gets so tight when you're under somebody like that, and they kind of control how your truck's going to turn off the corner, depending on how much they really pinch you down.
Yeah,
I think he's going to make another run at him here. He should be back up to him in 2 or 3 laps and try to make the pass again. He's just trying to get back in this groove.
Yeah, back up, let the tires cool down a little bit and give it another shot. These trucks are flying. They're at about 178 mile an hour coming off 4 and 183 at the start finish line, but they get to 185 before they slow down to head into turn 1. And it looks like the 1 truck's starting to get a little bit more gap there between them.
Yeah, that 7 truck, he's really just running, qualifying laps at this point. That's what it looks like out of Carter there. And it looks like he might be gapping them just a hair, but they're racing hard for second right now.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to worry about.
Jason Smith's under a lot of pressure from Zachary there. Zachary looks like he might have found his groove again, and he's coming back on him there.
The 5 truck's on pit row. It's getting a little bit more damage fixed. You know, if you don't come in and get that damage fixed, you could blow up.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility, and kind of a risk versus reward there, because you don't want to go so many laps down where you can't finish somewhere in the top top of the field, but then again you can't stay out so much where you can't get your damage fixed. So it's
eventually you gotta come down pit row and get it fixed, or it'll pop on you, and then you really be in the back.
Exactly.
Be in the back of the hauler on the way home.
The 4's making his move right now.
Yeah, the 4 got up next to him there on the backstretch.
He's been side by side with the 13 now, going into 3.
Yeah, he got a nice run. Let's see if the 13 can keep the momentum.
It looks like the 4 is going to have the momentum coming out of 3 or 4 here, and he clears them.
Yeah, he's clear.
Okay, I think the 4 might have something for the leader here. Next 5 or 6, 7, 10 laps here.
Well, that leader's, he's really hitting that lag switch. I mean, he's got an internet problem there. He's starting to cut out a little bit. I think the 4 is starting to gain on him now. He's 7/10 behind. So
13's all over him, but he's coming up on him here.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on. We'll keep an eye on that gap. He's already knocked off a 10th in 1 lap. So they're starting to gain on that 7 car of Carter Adelman.
Carter Adelman been showing the way here at Charlotte, but I think he's under pressure now. He sees that guy coming in the rear view.
Yeah, we still got Raymond on pit row. He's been there for about 2.5 minutes, so they're doing a lot of work trying to get him back out.
I think they're on that 5-minute clock. They might, hopefully they make it in time and they don't have to quit the race, but I think they might make it in that 5-minute window.
Yeah, he's going to have a hard time getting those laps back, though. He's about 7 laps down here, and we got, I think, 16 left, so...
Looks like the guy about in third there just hit the wall at a 4. Who is that? That's the 13 truck hit the wall at a 4, and the 4 truck is really catching the leader right now. He is all over the back bumper of that guy.
Yeah, and that 7 truck, he is blinking all over the place. I don't know if that's something wrong with his internet or what, but the 4 is getting ready to make a move.
He's did what he had to do. He's kind of saved and been patient, and now he's where he needs to be.
Absolutely. With 15 to go, he's done caught the back of the number 7, and I anticipate he's going to make a move here as the 7 throws a block.
Yeah, he's got to figure out a way to get around this guy without any problems.
Yeah, I don't think the 7's going to make it easy.
No, not at all.
He crosses over on exit, gets down on the bottom side.
He's down there. Here we go, going into 1 side by side.
These boys are racing.
They're not quite clear yet. Oh, and he barely clears him going into coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, he might be trying to.
Man, that was a close.
Race a little bit dirty there, boss. That was awful close to be trying to make
him. He just cleared him there, baby. Yeah, he makes a run on the bottom. The 7's coming back to him.
He might have put a little bit of fear.
Side out of 4 here.
He might have scared that 4 truck a little bit, caused him to give him up at bottom. He thought he was going to hit him.
Man, that was some good racing there. And here we go, even side by side.
The 4 pushes up. No contact. And the 4 takes that position. Now the 7's going to have to try to make a run again. I bet his tires are hot.
I think the 4 might have got a little damage there on this left side there. Looks like, I don't know. Maybe him and the guy behind him in the 7 might have had a contact there at some point.
Yeah, either that or he could have tapped the wall.
Well, his left front's kind of keep crinkled in there, so he'd had to make contact with another car at that point. The car that damage.
Well, he managed to get about 6/10 ahead of the 7 of Carter, so the 4 of Zach Sullivan is taking over control of this race.
Yeah, I think at this point right now that his tires have really played a big role in this race. So I think the 4 has really managed his tires a lot better than the rest of the field.
Yeah, and that's a little bit of patience is what you need when you have a long green flag run like this. As he's going around a lap car, he is flying 180, 83 mile an hour. So they're starting to slow down a little bit with that tire wear coming into play.
You just want to be as easy as you can whenever you have tire wear. You can feel it when you're in the driver's seat. You can feel it pushing a little bit more. You just want to let off and let it roll more. You want to get every bit out of it as you can without overdoing it. You don't want to push it. Just be easy and be patient. That's what gets you to win.
Yeah, you can hear him as we're in the cockpit riding along with Zach. You can hear him get out of that throttle a little bit there. So he's not wide open. Still waiting on Raymond. He's still getting his truck fixed, but they got less than 10 to go here. It's going to be 8 to go at the line.
Yeah, that 4-car, our truck, he's really found his groove right now, and he's setting sail right here.
Yeah, we did a lap there with the leader of Zach Sullivan, and he's very smooth and consistent. And it looks like the race is further on back for the 11th, 10th place spot. They're all over each other now as we take a look at the 10 of Jason Knight and the 1 that was involved in that wreck with Raymond Hardenia, the number 5 truck. He's still out there able to be a little bit competitive in that Toyota.
Yeah, that's really a gaggle right now on the track. They're fighting for a position. They don't have many laps to go here, so they're trying to get what they can get here.
Yeah, and that next spot though is over a second ahead, so he might have a hard time trying to catch. So we'll go back and take a look at the battle for 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
Travis Lonis and the number 18 of Curtis Lloyd. 18's looking inside.
Yeah, that's a really good battle right there. 18's looking low going into 1 here. It looks like he might have the preferred groove, but that high line is really pays off on exit. But he looks like he's going to clear him here. I don't think he's done behind him.
Yeah, the 18 got around clean there and takes over that 4th place spot. And we got another battle for 7th, the 13 of Jason Smith and the 12 of Jacob Cartwright, and the 11's coming up through. He's trying to get a piece of that action as he dives low, drove it in deep.
Yeah, it looks like the 11 truck there. I'm trying to clear this 13, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it off of 2 here, and so I was just trying to drive away.
Yeah, the 13, he fell back an awful lot. He was the one up front there for a little while, and it looked like he's got a little bit of front end damage. Yeah. That 11 truck looks really fast right now, that Nationwide.
Yeah, he's making a move on the 12 right here going into 1, and it's like the 12 might have an advantage here off of 2.
Yeah, that's
hard to contend with if you don't get in under him just right.
Absolutely, the momentum carries you around the high side.
6 and 18 are really battling right now.
We got 1 on the side.
He's losing it.
He's going through the infield.
And he just lost it. He's in the grass. He's got to gather back
with
up.
2 to go. He come back up the track. He managed to keep it off of everybody. And we 2 to go. Let's go back up front. Zachary Sullivan has got a heck of a gap. Then you got Mike Profit, that 14 truck. The leader got into the wall with 1 to go. Then you got the number 7 of Carter. As they're spread out a little bit now, they've already fought for their positions, and it's going to end where it's going to end now because we're on the last lap.
Yeah, he's lapping Raymond Hardin right now for the 1 last time here coming out of 4. Raymond's putting up a fight here. He don't want to let him by, but here he goes. The 4 truck's going to win this race.
It's good to see the 5 come back out, man. He went in. He got what he needed to do done. He came back out. He ended up finishing 14th.
Oh, and then 5th. There's a race off of 18 just got into somebody coming off of 4. Wow. That was worth going back and looking at there. That was
Let's go back and check it out.
18 truck coming off of 4. He was racing at 9 there. I don't know if that was for a position or if he was a lap down, but
Yeah, the 9 looks like he has a lot of damage and he was really slow, and he just pulls up, gets a heck of a run on the bottom, barely clips the right rear bumper, sends him through the infield, the 18 spinning across the line for the finish. And your winner, Zachary Sullivan, takes this one home tonight. We'll go through the race results while Zachary Sullivan does his burnouts. First, Zachary Sullivan. Second, Mike Profit. Third, Carter Adelman. Fourth, Travis Lonis. Fifth, Kevin Mort. Sixth, Jacob Cartwright. Seventh, Sam Devantier. Okay, sorry if I butchered that one. And then we got 8th, Jason Smith. 9th, Chad Heath. 10th, Jason Knight. 11th, Bob Lynch. 12th, Curtis Lloyd. 13th, Boone Fullwood. 14th, the man, Raymond Hardina. 15th, Keith Gilbert. 16th, Matthew Lovett. 17th, Graham Pickford. 18th, rounds out the field, Tristan Walker. What'd you think about the race tonight, Dustin? Mr. Boss. Appreciate y'all for coming out. We'll catch you next time. Sim Race TV. Check us out. Subscribe. Hit a like button. SRTV Network on YouTube. Good night.